Alright, this is Killer Flaming Marshmallow Games, and I'm going to be talking to you today about Fixin to Fight. I was the animation lead slash design lead on the game. Now as I get into the main menu here, you're going to see the rotating camera, and then I'm going to get into the game right there. And alright, first thing you see is a hell station, and here's a turret vending machine where you can get your turrets from. I'm going to come out of the base here and put down a couple turrets, and you can see that there's tooltips coming up telling you a little bit about how to play the game. Now, over these walls are where the bugs are going to start pouring in, and you're going to have to, fend them off to protect your base. Now, if you look at the HUD, the top left of the HUD, you're going to see the base health. Top right will tell you how many turrets you currently have. You got your health on the left, your sprint bar on the right, and you got your shotgun ammo and your machine gun ammo. And at the very bottom, there's a compass. Now, the guns are actually the same gun, just two different functionalities on it, which left-click and right-click if you're reading the tooltips. Now straight ahead of me is actually one of the bugs in the game. It's called a melee bug. Now what it's going to do is come towards your base, but if it gets shot, it's going to come to try to attack you or one of the turrets. Alright, I'm going to get back out of the base here if I can. There's a couple other types of bugs in the game, but I'll show you those when they come out. I just deployed a flamethrower turret and a stasis turret. Now if you notice what the stasis turret does is when it discharges and hits the base of it, it's going to shoot out that pulse. And what that does is slow down the bugs that's currently in its radius. And you can also see our flamethrower turret there roasting some of our bugs and setting them on fire. Alright, here we go. I'm going to just shoot a couple more bugs around here, but if you look down and see the compass, it's actually going to show you a couple different things down there. If you look around, it's going to show you where your turret's at, and it also gives you the health of the turrets. That's what the color indicates, and it'll go all the way from green to yellow to red to let you know if you need to repair it. As long as the turrets actually smoke in the game too. But they also have little stars down on there, and if you notice, they'll level up as the turrets do more damage and stuff, and then they shoot faster, and the radius gets bigger for like the flamethrower, stuff like that. I actually was responsible for creating that part of the HUD. Everything else was done by Dean Cecil. Oh, there's a good example. You just saw the level up on the turret that indicated that the turret had just leveled. Also, you can see the double stars down there. Alright, as the waves start to come in, you're going to notice a couple more bugs showing up. One of the bugs is straight ahead of me. That's called a rush bug. He's going to ignore all turrets no matter what damage he does, and he's going to go straight for the base and try to damage it. And then on the left of it, you see the green bug over there. That's actually called a range bug, and he's going to shoot a green projectile towards your base that does splash damage, and it'll damage your turrets and anything around it. If you're next to it, it'll damage you too. Now, the green projectile from the rush bug is probably one of the hardest things to kill in the game if you're not out there shooting it, because only your rocket turrets can shoot to that range. The machine guns turrets can't meet out there. So I'm just going to mess around a little bit, put two flamethrower turrets just because I think they're cool. You can figure out your own strategies and stuff when you're playing the game, but you can watch those go around and burn some bugs. Now, a couple other things that I had to do in the game. If you notice, when the waves start getting pretty hectic, we have a lot of bugs coming on screen. And with as many bugs as we wanted to push, we wanted it to be fun, so it didn't lag, and so the player didn't have to worry about something like that. So I actually had to end up writing an interpolator manager for the animation system, so that the bugs would share certain interpolators, and it would dynamically allocate interpolators as you need them, and you can set a max. So that way, each bug doesn't have its own interpolator when it's using its walk cycle, because that's what they're doing most of the time, and it doesn't take up as much CPU usage. So that gave us a ton of frames back. So that was one of the problems that I had to solve in the game. As you can just see what I just got hit with, that was one of the green projectiles from the rush bug, or the range bug, sorry, that caused damage to me, and I'm just going to go heal back in the base. But if you notice, I've also been repairing turrets and stuff. As the turrets get damaged, you definitely want to repair them so that you don't lose them. Now I've switched here to another clip of the game. This is a later on wave that shows you some of the craziness that can happen. It really starts to push a lot of bugs out on you on these later waves. Here's a little glimpse of the boss bug. As you can see, that little red radius, that's one of his special moves that he does that disables turrets if they're close enough. Now I didn't want to show you all the boss does, so I'm just showing you a little bit here at the end. But if you notice, he'll freeze. That's from my stasis turret. When it leveled up to level 5, it has a special ability to actually freeze them for a split second. So he pretty much gets owned here at the end on my game, but I'll let you find that out for yourself, and you can play and enjoy our game. You can download it at joelpruetting.com. Let us know what you think. We're going to still be adding some things to it in the next week or so, but the game is finished. We just want to polish some things up, make it a little less big on the installer because we got a couple extra resources in there. But here's our stats screen where you can see how you did in the game, how many turrets you placed, how you shot, how many things you shot, how long you played. This was brought to you by Killer Flaming Marshmallow Games. Thank you for watching.